So, how can I merge properties of two JavaScript objects dynamically? So to do this, we're going to need to use the spread operator. Spread operator copies every property from an object into a new object. So let's go to our code. Here we're going to use a practical example from which we will create a person from two persons. So first, we're going to create our first person. It's going to have a name Jamie. This is a property. And we're going to create another person that will hold a last name. Okay. Great. Now, what if we wanted to create a new object from these two objects? To do this, we would need to create a new variable, a new constant named baby, for example. And we will have to use the spread operator and call our two objects. First, spread operator on the first person and then on the second person. Remember, the spread operator will copy every property from that object here. So now our baby will hold every property from these two objects. So let's console log this. Let's console log baby, and there we have it. We have our new object with both properties. Of course, we could do this for every single object we have in our code, but for now we'll keep it like that. So to sum up, this is the way in which we can merge two objects into a new object dynamically. Now I'm going to create a function in order to do this at runtime. So our function will look like this. For example, let's call our function babyCreator, right? And the function needs to receive both objects as a parameter. So I will say object1 and object2. Now, let's create the function. So the function receives the two objects. Let's create a new object from it. We will return a new object with every property from object1 and from object2. Alright? So this is the same process we did before, only that this time we are writing it to make it available at runtime. So let's, for example, call this function and pass in our two persons as a parameter. And of course, remember, we have to save this value as baby, or we could call it, for example, I don't know, newborn. So let's log our object newborn and see what result we get. Exactly, it works because babyCreator is receiving our two objects and it's creating a brand new object from them. So to sum up again, this function is a way in which we can implement the solution at runtime.